My name is Kylie Hinckley, and today I will be showing you how to turn an image into a black silhouette using Adobe Illustrator Creative Cloud and Adobe Photoshop Creative Cloud. First, you need to make sure that you have an image that you want to turn into a silhouette. The image I'll be using today is of this cat on a solid white background. It is easier when you have an image with a transparent background or one with a solid background as opposed to one without. You want to open Adobe Photoshop Creative Cloud and go to File, Open, and choose your photo. Next, you want to use the Quick Selection tool, which is located 4 tools down under the Magic Wand tool. You want to hold your left mouse button down and select your Quick Selection tool. A new selection is already defaulted. From here, you can choose your size brush and also the hardness and the spacing of your brush. I'm going to set mine to around 50 pixels. Next, you can drag your brush around your image to trace it. Once you are done, you can use the Add To and Subtract From tools to make sure that your outline is where you want it. It is easier when you make your size brush smaller so you can get into hard to reach places. Here I am dragging the Subtract From tool to make sure that the cat's legs and feet are selected. When you have your outline done, you want to unlock your layer and press the Delete key to erase the background. When you're satisfied, you want to save your image so you can open it in Illustrator. So go to File, Export, and Quick Export as PNG and name your image. Now you want to open Adobe Illustrator Creative Cloud and go to File, Open, and select your new image. You want to make sure that your object is selected, and then go to Object, Image Trace, and Make. This creates a black and white trace of the image. In order to make this a solid black silhouette, we need to go to the Image Trace panel. From there, you have many options to alter your tracing, but we will just be using threshold and the options under Advanced, which are paths, corners, and noise. The amount of threshold relates to the amount of pixels that are converted to black. All pixels that are darker than the threshold are converted to black. You can use the slider or input a value up to 255 pixels to your desire. Here, I'm going to set mine to around 250 pixels. Next, the amount of paths you use. It controls the distance between the trace shaped and the original shape. The higher the value you have, the tighter the fit of the path, and the more detail it includes. You can use the slider or input a value up to 100% to your desire. Here, I'm going to set mine to around 40%. Next, the amount of corners you have specifies how many corners are present in the tracing. You can use the slider or input a value up to 100% to control the amount of corners used. Here, I'm going to set mine to 0 to give my tracing a more smoother look and prevent blockiness. Next, the amount of noise you have refers to the amount of pixels ignored while tracing. The higher the value you have, the less noise present, and the lower the value you have, the more noise you have, which means more white. I'm setting mine to 100 pixels. You can play around with your options until you have the desired silhouette, and then go to File, Export, Export As, and save your image with the desired file type. I'm saving mine as a PNG so I can have a transparent background with my silhouette. And now you have your completed silhouette. Thank you for watching, and I hope you found my tutorial useful in making a black silhouette from an image.